What if I told you that nearly every Linux system on the planet, servers, cloud providers, and maybe even your home PC has been sitting on a ticking time bomb since 2017? And what if I told you that an AI with a simple prompt found that bomb in just 1 hour? Welcome back to Linux Network. My name is Cătălin, and today we are talking about copy fail, also known as CVE-2026-31431. This isn't just another bug report, this is a shift in the matrix. We're talking about a universal exploit. No luck involved, no complicated race conditions, and no specialized knowledge required to run it. If you have a 732-bit script, you are root. In this video, we're going to break down what this exploit actually is, why it's being called the holy grail of Linux hacks, and most importantly, how an AI discovered it in less time than it takes to watch a movie. Let's get into it. In the world of cybersecurity, we have something called LPE, meaning Local Privilege Escalation. This is when a regular user finds a way to become the root user, the god of the system. Usually these bugs are messy. They require offsets, meaning they only work on specific versions of Ubuntu or Fedora. They often rely on RICE windows, where the exploit only works if you get lucky with 1 in a million timing window. But copy fail is different. It's a logic flaw. Think of it like a mistake in a recipe. It doesn't matter if you're cooking in a professional kitchen or a dorm room. If the recipe says add 5 cups of salt instead of sugar, the cake is ruined every time. Copy fail is that bad recipe inside the Linux kernel's crypto API. Theory, the elite security team that disclosed this, described it as a clean container escape primitive. In plain English, if you're running code inside a Docker container, you can jump out of that container and take over the entire physical server. This is the stuff of nightmares. To understand copy fail, we have to talk about its older brother, Dirty Pipe. Back in 2022, Dirty Pipe showed us that you could trick Linux into writing data into files that were supposed to be read-only. Copy fail does the exact same thing, but it hides in a place called the crypto API. Inside your Linux kernel, there is a subsystem that handles encryption. Since 2017, there's been an optimization, a shortcut the developers took to make things faster. This shortcut accidentally allows a regular user to point the kernel at a read-only file and say, hey, write this encrypted data right there. Because the kernel is the boss, the hardware doesn't double-check, it just does it. By writing just a few bytes into a sensitive file, like a program that handles logins, the attacker can tell that program to just let them in, no password required. Now, here is the part that should actually keep you up at night. This bug has been sitting in the Linux code for 9 years. Thousands of human researchers have looked at this code. Why did they miss it? Because humans look for what they expect to find. Security experts look at the crypto API and asked, is the encryption strong? They didn't ask, does it allow me to overwrite a file on the hard drive? Enter syncode. This is an AI system built by Theory. They gave it one prompt. They didn't even give it a harness, which is usually a bunch of custom code to help a tool test a specific area. They just said, look at the crypto subsystem. 1 hour later, the AI handed them a world-class multi-million-dollar zero-day exploit. The skill gap is disappearing. You no longer need to be a PhD in computer science to find these bugs. You just need the right AI and an hour of scan time. This is what the industry is calling sloptimism, the rise of high-quality AI-generated bug reports. So, are you at risk? If you're a desktop user, you're likely fine as long as you aren't letting strangers run code on your machine. But if you're a developer or a sysadmin, the trust boundary just broke. Think about CI/CD runners. You know when you submit a pull request on GitHub and it runs an automated test? Those tests run in containers. With copy fail, a malicious person could submit a test that actually takes over your entire build server. Think about AI agents, all these new tools that let AI code run for you. If they aren't using something called a micro VM like Firecracker, the AI could use copy fail to break out of its sandbox and attack the host. The lesson here is simple. Standard containers are not a security boundary. They are a packaging tool. If you want real security, you need hardware level isolation. The fix is already rolling out. Because this was discovered by a white hat team, meaning the good guys, they told the Linux developers before making it public. If you are running Ubuntu, Fedora or any major distro, there is likely already a patch waiting for you. So update your kernel right now, don't wait. If you run a server with multiple users, check your logs for any weird AF_ALG socket activity. If you're a cloud architect, stop relying on namespace isolation for security. Start looking into gvisor or Firecracker. Copy fail is a reminder that Linux kernel is incredibly complex, and even well-reviewed code can hide massive secrets for decades. But more than that, it's a preview of the future. We are entering an era where AI can find vulnerabilities faster than humans can patch them. What do you think? Is AI going to make Linux more secure by finding these bugs early, or is it just giving hackers a massive head start? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown helpful, hit that subscribe button. We're always tracking the latest in the Linux world here at Linux Network. Stay safe, stay updated, and I'll see you in the next one.